It's just great being born and raised on an island. It's a completely different atmosphere from big city life. Galveston's a beautiful place to live. It's a beautiful place to raise a family. We're beautiful, sunshine, palm trees. What could be better than living on an island?
Hurricane Ike.
Hurricane Ike.
Hurricane Ike.
Hurricane Ike.
Hurricane Ike.
Ike strikes at this moment.
Takes direct aim at Galveston, Texas.
Relentlessly battering the city.
Hurricane Ike is a massive, massive storm and may cause
Life-threatening inundation, massive destruction of homes and entire communities overtaken by water.
The real question tonight is how many people didn't get out in time or decided they could ride out Ike.
This warning is as serious as it gets.
The year before, there was Hurricane Rita, which was supposed to hit Galveston Island, but went further east and hit in the Beaumont-Port Arthur area. And the only other hurricane that I can remember that was as devastating as that was Hurricane Carla, which hit in 1961.
See, Ike was like a category 3 to 4. But what killed Galveston was the storm surge. The water, for some reason, the water was the highest water we've ever had here. The winds and the rain picked up at around 7:30, and we were just sitting on the porch, The sun was shining. And we were just sitting on the porch long enough until it was unbearable to sit there. The wind picked up so bad. The door had a blind over it, like these blinds down here. And when I opened it, the wind just took it.
My wife and I went to her mother's in Houston, running from Rita. Rita didn't hit Galveston. Rita went around into the Beaumont-Port Arthur area. This gave people the idea that I ain't running from no storm. So when Ike came along, a lot of people said, I ain't going nowhere. And they did the same evacuation thing. My wife and I decided, okay, we'll go to Houston. We'll go to her mother's. And we did.
I lost my windows, everything throughout because I had furniture down the hallway too that I couldn't fit in the room, aquariums and nightstands and stuff. And all that stuff, you could just see it going down the hallway, just flying down the hallway. And so I took a slack, like a piece of wood, a bed slack or something, and I put it right up under the knob of the door, thinking that it was gonna, stop it from, because I pushed it, I had to, with all my might, I had to push it closed, grab the slack, and put it like right up underneath the door. And so I let it go, and you could just see it was just slowly just blowing open. So I had to put all my weight against it. And I was so tired of standing I stood like this for like 15, 20 minutes, scared.
got a call saying that your house is burning down. My parents, they were like, what, is this a prank? No, they were like, your house is really burning down. Everything that was of value to me and to my parents and to everybody, it was gone. It was straight black. It was black. It was pitch black.
During Ike, a little bit after the main part of the storm had hit and was on the news, I called my neighbor that lives behind me because he had said he wasn't going anywhere. So I called Lionel, and my cell phone worked and his phone worked. So I said, well, Lionel, look out your back door, man. Tell me what's going on. He said, man, it's water everywhere. We went to his back door and he looked out and he said, the hood of your truck is underwater. I said, what? So I knew it was bad.
Everything was gone. That made me, now that I think about it, it made me appreciate the things that I have right now, because that lets me know that if another hurricane comes, I know that I have something that I can remember.
$4,700 Broadway is the Galveston Housing Authority. They have a huge parking lot. So the National Guard set up where they were distributing water and ice to individuals. And I was in this line like everybody else to get water and ice. And the lady in front of me was the lady that I had gone to her house probably 2 or 3 weeks earlier. And we were talking, and she turned around and she said, Leon, I never thought I'd be in a line like this. And she just broke down and started crying, you know, laid her head on my shoulders. And I have this thing about me and God. And out of my mouth came, my God doesn't make any mistakes. And I guess I did it as one of these sly remarks because I knew her wealth and I knew my wealth, and they weren't compatible at all. But here we are, we're in the same spot. There's not a grocery store. There's nothing you can do about your situation, and there's nothing I can do about mine but stand in this line and take what somebody gives us. Just a little idea of Hurricane Ike and how it didn't make any difference who you were. The devastation of it was that we're all equal when it comes to the good Lord's work. You know, he it doesn't matter to him whether you're rich or poor. And that was one of the things I really, it stuck in my mind because her wealth didn't do anything for her. You know, being a millionaire didn't help her. You know, she was right there in line with people who lived in Palm Terrace and Cedar Terrace, which was public housing units, with the maids and the butlers and the cafeteria workers and the waitresses. She's in the same line with them, you know, and asking for the same thing they're asking for, a hand up or a hand out, whichever you want to call it.
One God. And finally,
For the first time in my life, I saw the community come together as a whole.
We shall overcome. We
I'm so happy to be a part of an island. Not many people can say that they live on an island in the USA. So I'm just glad to be here. It is wonderful. It's crazy at times, but it's just wonderful.